Training with that she's not going to get along.
I'm just telling you that there's seats.
Now we've told her for the last 5-10 minutes.
I'm telling you that there are seats over there. I'm telling you there's seats over there. There are seats over there.
You said that 27 times, and I've told you every 27 times I didn't ask you for a seat, ma'am.
I'm just telling you there's seats over there.
Who asked you for a seat? You don't work here.
No, I'm just telling you there's seats over there. You're having a conversation. There's seats
And I'm going to
there.
have a conversation standing right here.
This is a line.
And what?
This is a line. I'm in line.
You're not stupid, you look.
There are seats over
It's
there.
people having conversations
There are
everywhere.
seats over there.
So you see me and him having a
There are seats
conversation.
over there.
I don't care, ma'am.
I'm just telling you there's seats over
Well,
there.
sit your ass in the seat,
I'm in
ma'am.
line. This is the line.
Well, mind your business.
There are seats
She's
over
in line, she's in line, he's in line. They're having a conversation, they're having a conversation, they're having a conversation. You're not stupid, you look. Find you something to
There are
do,
seats
ma'am.
over there.
Sit your ass in the seat then.
I'm in line.
I
I'm
don't
in line.
Am I talking to you? I'm talking to him. Am I talking to you?
I'm in line.
Well, stand in line, ma'am.
I am in line.
Just in case. I put
This
my
is the
bag.
line. This is the line.
And am I in your way?
I'm in line.
Look at the line. Am I in your way? Am I in your way,
I'm
ma'am?
just telling you that there are seats
Am
over
I in
there.
your way?
I'm telling you there are seats
I
over there.
put my bags down on purpose.
I'm telling you
because
that there are
I
seats over
promise you, and I put that on you.
I'm
Leave
telling
me
you
and
there's
him
seats
alone. Well, sit in the seat, ma'am.
There are seats over there.
Well, sit in the seat, ma'am.
There's seats over there.
Sit in the
There's a
seat,
seat
ma'am.
there. There's a seat there. There's a seat there. There's a seat there.
It's amazing.
There's a seat there.
It's amazing how our conversation, out of everybody else that is in close
Everybody else
proximity
is in here having
it's
a
only
conversation.
bothering you.
There are
It's
seats
only,
over there.
It's only bothering
There are seats over
you.
there. There are seats over there. There are
See,
seats.
she on
There's
his
a
white
seat there.
privilege, ma'am.
There's
You
a
don't
seat
work,
there.
but you don't work here,
There's a
ma'am.
seat there.
If she sits
Well,
here,
sit
what's the
in
difference?
There's a seat there.
Hold on. My question to you is, if she sits here,
There's a seat
what
there.
does what change does this happen to the conversation?
There's a seat there. There's a seat there. There.
Well, why aren't you sitting in any of these
I'm in
seats?
line. I already told you I'm in line.
And I told you I'm standing here talking, waiting to get on the same plane you getting on. So what's your
I'm just
problem?
telling you, this is the line, and I'm
I'm not in your way. They're lined up. What does that have to do with you?
This is the
What
line.
does that have to do with you?
This is the line. I'm in line. This is the
I already
line.
told you.
This is the line.
I'm not moving one damn step, and
This
I
is the
bet you
line,
can't
and I'm
move
in
this.
line.
And I bet you
I'm
can't
just
move this
telling you,
200
there's a
pounds.
seat there.
Move me, move me. Part this Red Sea, Moses. Party.
There's a seat there. There's a seat there.
Just continue.
You guys, okay?
Yes.
No,
What's wrong?
actually, we had to move from gate 4
Right.
to gate 6. So, yeah. So I asked him, he's in the military. He's telling me about the army because my daughter is thinking about going to military. She keeps screaming, we need to sit down. I'm 45.
There's seats there.
I didn't ask her anything, ma'am.
Okay, calm down.
There, and there's a seat there. I'm in line.
Okay, and they're going to be in line, and they can stay
They're
where
not
they
in
want
line.
to.
This is the line.
But I'm not
Okay,
in your
but
way.
they're not in your way, and he hasn't started boarding yet.
I just
so
told you
you can
there's
just.
a seat there. There's
But
a
they
seat
don't have to
there.
sit down. They
Let
don't
the
have
I'm not
employee
saying that. I just
take
told
care
you
of
there's a
it.
seat
She wants to
there.
argue with the
There's a seat
employee.
there.
Let her
There's a
argue
seat
with the
there.
employee.
There's a seat
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
I'm going to wear her out of here. I put my bags down on purpose. Now, if she want to move these 205 pounds, she can move it. But I'm going to stand right
It's okay,
here.
yeah, you can stand right. You can stand wherever you want.
Thank
it's okay. We can. So it's okay. And you have your boarding position. You going on this next flight?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We got you.
There's a seat there. There's a seat there.
See,
There's
now
a
you
seat
see what I'm
there,
talking about.
There's a seat there. There's a seat there. There's a seat there. There's a seat there.
But so,
There's two
yeah,
seats
I would
in-
suggest
there's two seats
either
together
getting
there.
into
There's a seat there.
physical
There's a seat
development
there.
program, some sort of actual exercise regimen,
Uh-huh.
or
There's a seat there.
playing
There's a seat
sports,
there,
because then it just becomes the mental
There's a
mental
seat
stress
there.
of
There's so many
simply just
seats.
having to deal with.
There's so many seats.
Well, why don't you sit in the seat?
There's a seat there and there.
I'm about to wear her out, nephew. I'm about to tear her a new asshole. That's why I dropped
There's
my
a seat
bag.
there.
Because I'm going to wear her out.
And there and there.
I'm going to wear her ass out.
And there's a
She's crazy. She's crazy.
Actually, there's a seat there and there. Those are close.
You are.
And there's two seats together there.
You are now annoying everybody around
There's
you.
two seats.
Everybody here
together
hates you.
Right.
Everybody here hates you, ma'am.
And there's a seat there.
Well, why don't you sit in the
I'm in
seat?
line. I'm in line.
Well, why don't you just sit down
You are
until they
now
call your
annoying.
number? Wait till they tell you to
By
board. You
continuing
don't
to
have
say
to
this,
stand
by
here.
continuing to repeat yourself, you are annoying everybody else around you.
There's a seat there. There's a seat there.
Okay. You do you.
There's a seat there. There's a seat there and there and there and there.
Ma'am,
There's two seats together there.
but ma'am, they don't have to sit down.
I'm counting seats.
But nobody asked you.
Can they talk to themselves? I'm allowed to talk. They're allowed to talk.
Fucking idiot.
You're talking out loud. You're talking out loud.
Let's not get on this plane and have any problems. That's what
I'm
you
just
don't want to do.
I'm just counting seats.
Because shortly I'm going to be
There's a
fearing
seat
for
over
my
there.
life.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm going to fear for my life in the
Still
moment.
one there.
I'm going to, yeah.
There's still one
I'm going to
seat
fear for
over
my
there.
life. And I'm going to call the police because now I'm scared. I'm
just
being
counting
harassed.
seats. There's at least, there's many seats actually. Those two are together there. Those two seats are together there. And there's many seats together over there.
They're all having conversations. They're having conversations. Everybody's having conversations.
And over there's a lot of seats also.
This kind of stuff
There's
only
seats
happened to me,
there,
nephew.
there.
I was just asking because you was going to pick up your wife and you was in the military. So I said, what branch you in? That's all I said, nephew.
There's a seat, and those two seats are across from each other. And these two seats are next to each other.
Mental illness. But see, I'm
That's
from
what I-
Centerville.
that's
There's a
Where you
seat,
from?
and there's a
Chicago.
seat.
South
I'm from
There's a
Centerville.
seat. There's
I
two
dropped my
seats here
bags
now,
right here.
maybe.
I'm going to wear
Maybe.
her
There's definitely one
ass
seat
out.
here.
I'm waiting on
Maybe
her.
two.
Because I'm going to wear her out. And I don't have
lot
nobody
of
here. And I
seats
just
over
met you.
there.
I'm going to give you my debit card and my PIN number. You
Oh,
come
and
and
these
get me.
seats are opening
And I'm
up
gonna
too.
wear
So
her
there's a lot of seats.
Out. And I mean out.
A lot of seats.
Out. I want you
Counting the number of
dead.
seats.
I want you dead. I want you struck by lightning.
Just counting the number of seats.
I want her struck by
I'm just
lightning.
counting the number of seats. There's a lot more seats available to sit on.
My glasses is that thick. I'll be able to see all of the seats too from over there. My glasses is
Seats.
that
Now
thick.
there's some seats together available.
This bitch, I want to do it. I need to call security because now I'm fearing for my life. I'm going to be a damsel in distress in about a
A
few
lot more
minutes.
seats available now. I cannot even count how many there are available now.
Okay, so what? You were in the army and what else?
I would say
There's many seats together.
she needs to
now.
start getting in
There were
shape
many-
now.
There were some
Okay.
seats together before too.
It's especially with the Marines because the Marines not only go through basic
Touch me,
training.
Yeah.
They not only go through a basic training.
Do not
They
touch me.
and no matter what job she takes, she's going to go through combat training as well.
And there's those seats.
So she has to go through all of that before she'll get to her unit,
There's so
and
many
things
seats
will
available
become
now.
more normal life.
I'm listening to you, but
So
it
many
is so
seats
hard for me
available
to
now.
ignore her. And all I
Many
needed is
seats
this
together.
left hand
There
free.
were some seats together
Because she
before, too.
started moving up in my face. But I
Now there's a lot of
promise
seats available.
she don't want these. This stuff only happens to me though. This don't happen to, I swear. This don't happen to nobody but me.
But
There's a lot of seats
Yeah.
available now. Wow.
I would say
Lot of
definitely
seats
start
available.
getting into shape. The only thing
Lot of
she'll be
seats
able to do
available.
to deal with the mental stress
Some
Yeah.
together, some
is to just
apart.
handle it while she's there.
Yeah.
Lot
I mean,
of
it
seats.
won't drive
There
her.
were two seats
It's not
available
impossible.
before. Now
It won't drive her
there's
insane or anything.
many opportunities for two
Especially
seats available.
her biggest issue is gonna have to deal with authority because drill sergeants, no matter what, are always right.
Right.
No matter what's happening, drill sergeant instructors are always right.
Right.
You have
Oh,
to
there's seats right
you have
there
to
that are
respect the chain of
available.
command. You have to respect the NCOs.
So many seats
and whatnot.
available.
So I mean, as long as she doesn't have an issue with authority.
So many
as
seats
long as
available
she-
now.
as long as
Wow.
Eye is
So
twitching.
many seats
My eye, you see my
available.
eye? It's about to fall out of my head.
Some together.
As long as-
there were
as long
those
as
two
she can
together. Actually, there were some
deal with
together
that and
there
adapt
actually
to that,
before, but then people sat
she'll
down.
be fine.
What's your name?
There were actually
Avery.
some two
I would
seats
say as long as she
available
can deal with
there
that,
also.
she,
There's a lot of room
again, if
there
she's already in
also.
shape, it helps
Now people- a
relieve
lot
some
of
of the
people in
stress
mind.
because then she's not struggling to.
Ma'am, can you call
Deal with
security?
the-
because now I'm nervous. I'm fearing for my life.
It'll be over shortly.
Thank
I'm counting the
you.
number of seats.
Because now I'm fearing for my life.
No, I was counting the number of seats.
Because now she won't have to, if she's already physically in shape, it takes away a lot of the stress because now she's not figuring out how to complete the physical challenges as well as dealing with the mental challenges. So it becomes easier, I would say. I saw quite a few people when I went to basic training, obviously having to struggle with both. And it's not, like I said, it becomes easier if she can already meet the physical
She is
requirements.
definitely not in shape, and I think she just want to go because her friends are going. But I don't
What's your
know.
number? What's your boarding class? 6. I'm in front of you. Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm in front of you. I'm 25. Thank you.
Right. Like she's sitting on first class. People before you.
So,
I'd be glad when the security comes. Maybe they can do something with her. Yeah, I hope they do something with her.
but if anything else, like I said, if she really wants to join the military, if you think she's only doing it, if you think she's only trying to go for the Marines because her friends are going to
The
it,
recruiter came up to the school and talked to them, and then she goes, "I'm going to the Marines. I'm going. You are not going to the Marines."
I would tell her, I would definitely tell her to broaden her choices. The military is not bad, again, especially if you're single. It gets you a lot of benefits,
Yeah.
and whatnot. I would tell her to, especially if she's really smart, I would definitely tell her to look into the Air Force.
She skipped a grade. She's very smart. She's not physical fit, but she's decided. She said this is what she wants to do. So I'm just gonna okay. She's 16 now, because she's in the 12th grade, so she can't go anyway.
So I would say either I would tell her to broaden her horizons. The Navy and the Air Force would be great.
Yeah.
Their training isn't as physical. Can she swim?
She's been swimming since she was 2.
Okay, so
I
then
have
the
a
Navy,
sister in
I
the
would say the
Navy,
Navy
and
was
my cousin
definitely
is in the Navy.
I would definitely say the Navy should be a look at for her. Obviously, swimming is a requirement.
Yeah.
I haven't seen their basic training program, but I've seen parts of it from friends that I know that are in the Navy. And apparently, swimming, going through pools and stuff like that is a part of it. So if she can already swim, then she's good. I would definitely tell her to maybe think about the Air Force and the Navy. They are.
That's what I told her, Air Force and Navy, but her friends want to go to the Marines. So I'm going, you ain't rough enough for the Marines, sister. You need to,
One thing you could tell her.
Ma'am, it's in
One thing you can do to one thing you can do is to possibly, obviously she doesn't have a degree now, but if she goes and talks to the Marines, if she's highly set on the Marines, I would tell her to look into asking the recruiters into how she could become an officer.
Yeah.
If it's possible to go to any of the officer schools, because that is, especially if she's smart, she'll make a lot more money that way, and then she won't have to deal with too much too much stress from the enlisted side of it. There won't be any drill sergeant issues. There won't be any drill sergeant issues. There won't be too many. Things are a lot easier on the officer side. They're a lot easier on the officer side, and she'll make way more money.
Yeah.
and it presents a lot more opportunities to her when she gets out. Because essentially, being the officer is equivalent to being upper management. Corporate side. So again, it offers her a lot more opportunities. If she goes to an officer school, it's the same as going to a college. Now she will end up that way, going that route. She will end up having to enlist for more time. Like normal enlisted is like 4 years minimum contract. I think officers, especially if they end up going to an officer school, I think there's like a minimum of like 6 years, 8 years maybe. But again, she'll make a lot more money. She'll have a lot more opportunities presented to her outside just because she was an officer. And she'll get a degree through whatever officer college that she goes to. As well, so education's already taken care of that.
She said she thinks she's made up her mind. Ain't that crazy?
People want to be disruptive.
Would you mind if I asked you what happened? Because we have somebody kind of freaking out back there.
So we were sitting here. We moved from gate 6 over to here. We stood here.
Basically, I was just flying while I was black.
We began having a
and that lady
conversation.
said something?
We began having a conversation.
And she just
got
told us
annoyed
to
that
move. I was
we were
just flying
having a
while I was
conversation
black.
while standing here. And she
that's
started
bottom
saying,
line.
"There's seats over there. There's seats over there. There's seats over there." Being very loud and disruptive because we were not being loud while we were speaking. Just as loud as I'm speaking to you now is just as loud as we've been speaking this entire time. So she just decided to have an issue today.
Gotcha. Okay. I just want the young lady that's flying with us.
Is she glad?
No, but she was just kind of like, what's going on? You know,
the whole place is like talking, and nobody's talking to her, and she just picked us out of the group and was like, sit here. And I'm like, I'm 45. You can't tell me. I want you to sit here. I'm like, hold on, lady. Like, no.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sorry that happened.
Yeah, it happens.
The world is the world.
It happens.
What are you going to do?
Well, most people aren't like that.
No.
That's a good thing, right? All right. Well, have a good flight.
You too. And I'm going to deliver a baby. Can you believe that? I'm going to deliver a baby, and I'm being harassed.
I'm definitely in just about every case that I've seen of stuff like this happening. I feel like there's some underlying mental illness that hasn't been checked out.
She's crazy, straight up crazy.
Because it's one thing when you have. It's one thing if you have an issue with somebody. It's a totally another thing when you're gonna take it that far. Especially out in the middle of public, and then everybody else is looking at you, telling you you're wrong.
I felt like, right. You're gonna get in line. I dropped all my bags. I guess I could pick them up now.
Your patience was inspiring.
Yeah. You know what? I'm very proud of myself too.
Thank you.
You were about to.
I am going to deliver a baby. I'm going to assist the doula. My friend's having a baby. And I'm like, I cannot beat her ass today. I have to deliver a baby. Not today. Definitely another day. Definitely another day. This is crazy.
That was my
What gate are you?
I'm awake now.
Are you section you?
I'm supposed to be B55 or whatever.
Okay.
You know, Southwest it's sick wherever.
Yeah, Southwest don't even care. I don't even know why they.
So if there's an open seat and you want to sit next to me, I'll be perfectly fine. We should continue this conversation.
Yes, because I'm in C, so definitely save me a seat. This is I don't. You sure did a great job. I did good, didn't I?
Awesome. It's like, God, she's so mild and calm and
I
direct.
I called her bitch once, but
You did
really
an
good,
excellent job.
I thought I did. I thought I
kept your
did.
calm.
I thought I did. And she's still over there, just acting a clown.
Did it kind of worry you a little bit?
It made me really mad because the whole airport is talking. How you take me out? What?
No, but you picked the best flight, see?
Because they moved us from over here.
I know.
To over here. So we didn't find any seats. So we just started, I'm in line. I'm like, we're out of your way. So we kept
She
talking.
had issues with him, too. Because she wanted to take my seat because I went up to go to the bathroom. And he told her I was sitting there. And she just wanted to argue with him about it.
I'm like, she's crazy.
I know, it's supposed to be.
She's crazy. She's extremely crazy.
I feel like
Now, yeah, I got up this morning. Wait a minute. And I got on these dime bags ain't gonna sell they self shirt. And I was like, I hope TSA or nobody don't stop me about my dime bag shirt. You know, this funky bitch. Can y'all believe this shit? I even got on the plane. No way. I'm so glad. Because I was like, if I whoop her ass, Wanaki can't come and get me. Because she at work. I think that's the only person on my PIN number. And I just met this little boy in the airport. About to give him my PIN.
but she's training me. Like she's
Planet of the Fakes 4 Families, and Pigstar HH News. Thoughts. I believe that she may have a condition possibly having to do with autism or something similar. I'm not joking, but trying to just recognize her behavior, and her non-responsiveness to reason. So sometimes it's a matter of just recognizing some people who have conditions though they may be functional to some degree. William Norwood. She has a condition called racism, or she wouldn't have shut the fuck up immediately after the employee said that security was on the way. Other than that, the condition would not have miraculously stopped because security was coming. William Norwood. Don't bring autism into this, her behavior has nothing to do with it. She's just a nasty little gnat. Why did she suddenly keep quiet when the security personnel came over? Please stop making excuses for bad behavior. William Norwood. Very true, because she kept repeating herself with no emotion or understanding. She was just following her OCD code. William Norwood. Right, and it do look like them people really close what's happening with the 6 feet rule. Damn, give her some space, William Norwood. She seems like she has a condition. If you can't see that, you're just choosing not to see that. PPL do less than this, and PPL be quick to call them schizo. Not saying she ain't racist. But something else is going on here. She got sense enough to fly alone cause she recognized the authority of the security guard, but just like normal PPL, she went back to normal when the guard left. My BM has a screw loose, literally not joking. She'll be quiet as a mouse though if she's starting a fight with me and I say I am calling police. So anyway, something's up with this chick. I would have moved away from her. Now the condition these two are suffering from is ignorance cause they don't realize something's wrong with this chick. And then PPL laughin'. I wouldn't want none of these PPL flyin' with me. That's a low intelligence area lol. Goes to show why PPL fallin' for all the media lies in 2020. Diamond Unique, I take it that you've never been approached by a mentally ill person and have asked yourself, out of all the people standing around, why pick me to FCK with? I'm sure this is a fear and real concern for parents who have developmentally disabled children whose behavior manifests in this way and having people not understand. They know that one day their child will grow up and be misunderstood by some in the adult world. That misunderstanding can cause problems for their adult child, i.e., people who are quick to fight because they didn't like what the person said, people engaging in a prolonged argument for lack of understanding, etc. Yes, I can only imagine what goes through the minds of some parents who have children with developmental disabilities and will one day grow up no longer insulated by loving homes and schools that once protected them. Every unpleasant encounter with someone different isn't always bigotry or racism. Jamie Ricotta, she could have easily went and sat her butt down in all the seats she was looking at for them. So there is no excuse. COVID-19 virus or not. She should have gave them people 6 feet. And mind her on damn business period. Like the lady stated, everybody in there was having conversation. Oh, and by the way, what is really up with that virus, since you know? Stop with the BS, William Norwood. No ma'am. She is selectively autistic apparently. No, she is not autistic. Newsflash, her behavior was corrected when she realized there will be consequences for her targeted harassment. By the way, autistic people are much smarter than that, don't insult them. Unfortunately, she is probably more racist, as that sort of behavior is embedded in the Asian cultures. Couple that with borderline personality disorder, that is simply put, she's a little touched. It's something wrong clearly, but we are not going to make excuses for ignorance either. This video is old, so her space is going to be invaded because you're out in public. William Norwood first worked with autism clients. THST is not autism, that is saying in a calm way, I don't want you standing near me. Autistic people will back away from you, not be AII up in your face. William Norwood, she was functional enough to tell that woman and her son about other seats, and not bother anyone else. She knows what she's doing. She may have a condition, but she's racist as hell. Crystal Rose, very true, but she probably has issues, but she functional, so does not need assistance. Maybe someone should reevaluate her for that, but that woman is very capable of seeing something, not all there, and just be a bigger person. Sometimes it's okay to just walk away. Everyone always says racism, like not everyone is worried about the color of her skin. They were in her space and she was waiting in line. The woman was close enough for people to squeeze through. When the woman said security is on the way, seat lady, suddenly, saw no more seats, over dear or none over dear, definitely none over dear, no autism detected. She seems like she has issue with people being in close proximity to her, but the threat of security silenced her, which leads me to believe she's fully aware she was causing a scene. Janetta Cleveland, she wasn't autistic. I've seen this type of passive aggressiveness before. The rude one wanted the lady and man to see her rationale with saying the minimum. She articulated every word. She didn't want a confrontation, but wanted her way. Having no one in the path of the line she was in. Everyone feels blacks need to be policed by their individual standards at all time, no matter how minuscule. Janetta Cleveland, come on, Janetta. Have you ever witnessed a person with autism travel alone? Forget about that theory, it doesn't hold water. A person with autism wouldn't have immediately ceased behavior when hearing security if there was no wrongdoing. How can you watch the same clip as everyone else and come up with a diagnosis of any sort? You are right about paying attention to other people's behavior. That's exactly what the woman she was badgering did, which caused her to take action by calling for security. I definitely wouldn't want to be stuck tens of thousands of miles in the air with that type of behavior, no matter the reason. You never know how far she'll take it, posing a danger to herself, getting the dog shit knocked out of her, or others, fighting several passengers at a time because she's unstable. That is why security didn't let her board. Eric Atkinson, yes, racism is taught. Asperger's syndrome is high functioning. They sometimes have trouble communicating and socializing. This is sad that she has no idea how inappropriate she is acting. Janetta Cleveland, fuck that, stay your ass home if you're that mental. What the hell kind of order to restore when you're out of order yourself? Sounds like you may need to stay home too. Janet Brown, seat lady was overloaded, alright. Unstable. Did you see her reaction when the two people brushed against her? Watch and listen. There was something else going on inside her head, but autism, not. Nona Simmons. The entire situation was between the woman who asked for security and the woman bringing seats to her attention because she didn't want to be near the lady and her friend or relative. She does know she's just doing it to be a pest, that's why she stopped when the lady she was badgering asked for security to come handle it. Janetta Cleveland. Yes, security needed to be called. Usually they are trained to deal with situations like that and it was out of hand. She was invaded people's space. What if she got hurt for that? No security needed to be called because she was about to get on a flight in a very tight spaced area. Can you have autism and be racist? Great question. Javier Vega. Autism does not have a look. She could be very high functioning and they, autistic, go to college, drive, have no BS, apartments, marry and have children, and can act like this. She could also be bipolar. I am just guessing at possibilities. She should not be allowed to board a plane. Janetta Cleveland. She is not autistic. She is annoying and rude. She got enough sense to know how to board a plane. She is in an airport where there is people all around. She just doesn't want them near her, but guess what, too bad. She isn't fearful of them because she's bold enough to keep the shit up. I think she trying to draw the attention to her, hoping someone of authority will notice and address it, but the results didn't turn out the way she hoped it would. She is destined to press on their nerves until she get reaction she wants. Full link to the video is in the description. Go to www.amore.